Actually, I wouldn't recommend this, you know, unless you've got an extremely large family. It's a little bit like trying to maneuver a whale in a domestic swimming pool. Anyway, these 9 lads, or actually only 7.5 left now, set off from England at the end of September last year, and in that time they've managed to cover 12 countries. Excuse me. These chaps who set out from England, as I said a moment ago, intend to see as much of Australia as they possibly can. They're looking for sponsors. I understand they've got a couple of them. They are primarily a pop group, although they admit they're a fraction rusty at the moment as far as their instruments and their harmony is concerned. So now I'm going to give up this. I'm going to try double declutching again, just a moment. Ah, made it. Say hurrah, and here I come.
Richard, are you the sort of self-appointed leader of this group?
Yes. Yes, I'm really the organiser and business manager, and there's a lot of talk about whether I'm the leader or not. You know, I'm self-appointed, I suppose.
Yeah. How did it all start off? I mean, whose idea was it?
Oh, ours, jointly, I think. It began many years ago in 1967 or 68. We took another old bus to Spain. There were a group of us. We were all young conservatives, and 12 of us young chaps took this red double-decker bus down to Spain, and a lot of us thought it was a waste just to go 2,000 miles and come back home again. You know, we'd like to have turned right and kept on going down through Turkey, and we thought about it very seriously, and in 1969, in the early spring, we decided that we would go right the way around the world in a red double-decker bus, so we bought this one.
Well, how do the 7 of you get on together? Because you're enclosed all the time, you hardly escape each other's company, do you?
Oh, I think in the circumstances we got on very well. You know, we were forever having arguments about things, but they were all, what's the right word? Aesthetic things, you know. Some of us didn't like the way somebody else did this, that and the other, and we'd always argue about it, and eventually we'll come to a common decision on everything. On the German autobahns, the bridges were all a little bit lower than we'd hoped. We thought we were going to have trouble going through Yugoslavia, being a communist country, but the police were very helpful. We had a lovely shock in Athens. We thought we had £600 in the bank in England, you see, and we got a letter. Dear Richard, you've got about £25 in the bank. And this meant that we only had about £180 altogether. So we decided on a high-powered journey through to Bombay. Eastern Turkey was a very interesting thing. We were hit by lots of stones. I got a large lump of cow dung stuck on the cab window about a foot from my head in one place.
If tickets cost £1 a piece, why should you make a fuss? It's worth it just to ride inside that 30-foot long by 10-foot wide. Inside that monarch of the road, observer of the highway code, that big 6-wheeler scarlet painted London transport diesel engine, 97 horsepower omnibus.